The most important part is homogeneity and purity, and we are governed by that. We have third-party scientific testing done, and it's done randomly. So we know 100% of the time that no matter what bottle you pick up off the shelf, the homogeneity and purity is going to be at 99.9% pure. Wow. It has to be, because we administer to hospitals and to other facilities, privately run hospitals.
Yeah, right.
The second thing is that it's all organic, vegan-friendly, sugar-free, fat-free. If you have any type of severe diagnosis, severe and chronic, you can rest assured that when you go home at night, you're going to sleep the way you're supposed to. Your CBC, or complete blood count, is going to start going back into normal range. And I'll tell you why. To give you an example of what happens with the cannabidiol, a lot of people don't understand. They're seeking it out on the internet, and they're buying it because people say it does this and it does that. But how does it do it?
Right.
People don't understand how it does it. So to give you an overview of why it's so important that the purity is there, is that we have our physiology. We have our central nervous system, our immune system, and our body organs. And what happens is that God gave us CB1 and CB2 receptors. We didn't find this out until 1992. Dr. Meshulam actually figured that out. And it ended up being the largest receptor in our entire physiology. So you take your left hand, and let's say these are your CB1 and CB2 receptors throughout your central nervous system or your immune system. And then you take your synthetic drugs over here, your oxycodone, your opioids, whatever drug. They come together, the synthetic drug comes together, and it meets the receptors in your body. And it blocks them because it's supposed to. If you take a synthetic sleeping pill, it blocks the receptor to make your brain think it's time to go to sleep. Or you take an opioid or synthetic drug and it blocks the pain receptor because it's supposed to, because it's a blocking mechanism. So now you take the pure CBD in its highest form, which is why it needs to be pure, because it's going to not block the receptor, it's going to start coming together and bridging the gap in the deficiency in the endocannabinoid system and bring it back into normal range. So the purity of it is essential to the product, along with nothing that can block those receptors, meaning the artificial flavoring that people are using. Why would you use something that blocks a receptor? You need to bind it back together. So the artificial flavoring, the way it's extracted, no ether, no alcohol.
Right.
The cinnamon and the peppermint. You want the patient to be able to take that cannabidiol and sublingually and let it rest there for at least 2 minutes. So the soothing effect of the vanilla bean gluten-free powder does that for the patient, and it allows them to actually do what they actually purchase the product to do.
And that's in all your products.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So gluten-free, sugar-free. It's a critical CO2 extracted, no chemicals used, vegan-friendly, there's no dietary restrictions whatsoever. Can't get high. You know, there's no THC in it, so it's not going to harm you. So what are you going to lose? There's nothing to lose. What are you going to gain? Your health back. You know, what is your health worth to you?